In this video, I will be showing you how you can replace the screen on a device, such as this laptop just here. So here's my example, which I'll be demonstrating in just a moment. And just to let you know, in a second video, which I'll make straight after this one, I'll be stepping you through this example just here. Now, yes, we are doing the same kind of screen replacement, but it's made more complicated by the fact that we have these overlapping fingers just here. So that's what this layer mask is all about just here. And again, I'll show you that in a second video. So let's close all of these up and let's create that laptop example from scratch. So I have both of those files here on my desktop. I will just select and drag them both into Photoshop. Okay, here's my laptop image just here. Let's go over to the flower image and press Command or Control A to select all the pixels, Command or Control C to copy them to the clipboard, and then inside the laptop image, Command or Control V to paste. So zooming out a little bit just here, here is our flower layer and the background is the laptop, of course. Okay guys, I'm going to show you the crude way to do this, and then in just a few moments I'll show you a far better way to do this, okay? So with our layer 1 selected, edit, free transform is what I'm looking for. Now Command or Control T is the keyboard shortcut which I'll be using moving forward. So free transform. Now if we go and grab a corner and try and line this up, that's fine. But you can see if we try to go and grab another corner, yes, we can line that up, but of course it messes up the first corner which we had set up. So the big trick to know here, guys, is to press the Command or the Control key down. And with that key held down, you will be able to independently move a corner. Check this out. So here on a Mac, I'm holding down the Command key while I do this. If you're on a PC, that will be the Control key. So let me just get those roughly in place. And I could press the Enter or the Return key to commit this, or the little tick mark just up here. So that's looking pretty good, but let's have a bit of a zoom in on the upper corner just here. You can see it's not quite aligned properly. So let's go back into Free Transform to clean that up a little bit. So again, layer 1 still selected, Command or Control T, and we've got ourselves a very big problem just now. So you can see holding down the Command or the Control key, if I go and grab that corner, the transform corner is nowhere near the actual corner of our block of pixels. So free transform on a layer works great if you're independently moving corners the first time, but if you need to tweak this after the fact, it's going to be very, very tricky. So I'll just press Escape to get out of there. And actually, I'm going to go and select layer 1 and just press the Delete key to get rid of that altogether. Guys, what we want to be doing is we want to be taking advantage of a thing called Smart Objects. So let's press Command or Control V to paste that flower into here again. And now that that layer has come in, I want to turn this thing into a smart object. So if I right mouse click on this layer, and if I come down to Convert to Smart Object, everything visually looks the same out here. We have now got a tiny little icon down the bottom right corner of this layer thumbnail telling us that it is a smart object. And what it's done is it's actually put all of that flower pixel information basically inside of an embedded file within this file. So we are now free to transform this thing at will, and we will know that we are not harming the pixels, but more importantly, we are going to be able to continuously change those corners without a problem. Let me show you what I mean. Command or Control T. If I hold down the Command key, and let's just quickly get those into place like so, and I'll just commit that. Zoom in a little bit just here. Obviously that's pretty crude. So let's go back into Free Transform, Command or Control T, and check it out. Those transform corners still marry up with the actual pixel corners. So we're free to transform this now and do it nice and precisely. Okay, again, that's not perfect, guys, but you get the idea. So that's the big trick there, guys. Make sure what you're transforming is first turned into a smart object. Then, holding down Command or Control while you're in free transform mode, you can manipulate those corners as often as you like. I want to show you a couple of other ways to get this pixel information in as a smart object. So I'll just throw away layer 1, just to quickly remind you guys, remember I had copied something to the clipboard, I had pasted that with Command or Control V, I right mouse clicked on the layer, I chose Convert to Smart Object. That's the first method that you've already seen. I'll just delete that. If I come up to File, Place Embedded, and from my desktop point to that flower graphic, choose Place, and then just press my Enter or Return key to commit that. I have basically recreated the exact same thing, guys, the same pixel information of the flower has come in here, and it's now a smart object. You can see the icon just there. Let me again select that layer and throw it away, because a very, very fast way to achieve that whole same thing is to, from the desktop, if you can actually see your graphic, just drag it straight into Photoshop, press enter or return, and you can see it again has brought in the flower and also automatically turned it into a smart object. At which point I just press Command or Control T, hold down that Command or Control key, and easily free transform the corners into place like so. So that's it there, guys. I hope that helps. And if you want to see an example which includes masking, check out the next video, which I'll make in just a moment. I hope that helps. Catch you later.